All right, we are live here with Waupaca High School here playing host here tonight. A little conference basketball action, a little bit earlier game start time here tonight, 6 o'clock roughly or so here. The Comets hosting the Panthers here of Oconto Falls here as Zaleski Sports. Gus on our production here, Brandon Barincott on the call of this one here tonight. Waupaca, they are 2-9 overall. They sit at 1-6 in the Northeastern Conference play here. Last game fell to Denmark. That was a 65-49 game here. They will be now, after tonight, they'll be off until next Tuesday. They will be at Little Chute, another conference game over in Little Chute. Of course, we'll go through that Northeastern Conference here. You've got Freedom, that's perfect 8-0 in conference play. Little Chute 6-2. Denmark sits at 5-2 in conference. Wrightstown 5-3. Oconto Falls, they are 4-4 in conference play. Luxembourg, Casco, 4-4 in conference play. Waupaca sitting at 1-6 here in that Northeastern Conference, and then you've got Clintonville 1-6 and Marinette 0-7 here. So head coach Matt Resch at the helm here for the Comets. Of course, Matt played his college basketball over UW-Stevens Point and was a part of those very decorated Pointer teams back a number of years ago, although not that long ago necessarily. And had a chance to talk to Coach very briefly before this one. Looking to try to get another one here. They, pretty good team, I would say, I guess, in my humble opinion, certainly probably better than what the record would indicate here, just from the couple games that I've had the chance to do here. And we had a chance to talk to Austin Adamczyk last Saturday, and they had a very spirited victory. That was their second victory, actually 2 in a row. They won last Friday and then last Saturday. So they'll be on the road next Tuesday the 27th at Little Chute. They'll host Winneconne Thursday the 29th. They'll host Luxembourg Casco next Friday the 30th, and then they will be on the road at Marinette on Friday February 6th. So Oconto Falls, on the other hand, they'll be back at Crivets on Saturday. I believe that's a 3 o'clock start. And then they will host Marinette next Tuesday, the 27th. They'll be at Denmark on the 30th. And then they will host Wrightstown on Tuesday, February 3rd. So kind of getting into that nitty-gritty here of conference play here. Certainly the final 6 or 7 weeks here. We will get our national anthem here in just a few moments. We'll get our starting lineup here for both squads. Gus on our production here tonight, Brandon Barincott on the call. We will take a brief pause here. We'll get our national anthem. We'll get our starting lineups here in just one moment on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team. And I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
All right, we are live here. National Anthem done a great job there by the, I believe that's the Waupaca choir here. Great job there for the National Anthem. We will we'll get our starting lineups here for both squads. The Panthers, again, they come in here overall record 8-5 and even 500-4-4 in conference play. Brady Bursa, the senior, number 1. Carson McDermott, number 4, the senior. Number 12 there, that's Colin Radke, a sophomore. Jamison Beeman, the senior, number 24. And number 33, J.J. Pitleski here, the junior. So that is your starting lineup here, number 30. You've got Pitleski, Beeman, Radke, McDermott, and Bursa here. We'll switch it on over to the Comet side of the starting lineup here tonight. Kanye Bessman, the senior, number 1, get start here. Austin Adamczyk here, the senior, number 2. Eric Harms, the junior. Weston Laritzen here, the junior, number 11. And number 22, that's Max Olson. So you've got Olson, Laritzen, Harms, Adamczyk, and Bessman, your starting 5 here for the Comets. Again, head coached here by Matt Resch, playing out of this Northeastern Conference here, and they were in action just a few days ago, falling to Denmark by a score of 65-49. As we mentioned here, they will be back in action next Tuesday at Little Chute. Then they'll host Winneconne here on next Thursday, the 29th. Then they'll host Luxembourg Casco Friday the 30th, and they'll be at Marinette. And the Comets will win the opening tip here. So up top to Adamczyk here. Austin averages about 11.5 points a game, one of those captains here for the senior squad. Over to Laritzen. Laritzen back over to Harms. Harms back into Weston up top. Weston, one of a pair of co-captains here, him and Adamczyk. Back to Laritzen. Laritzen swings it over to Adamczyk. Adamczyk takes it in. Corner over to Bessman. Bessman going baseline with it. Kick out to Olson. Olson back to Bessman. Back to Olson. Back over to Bessman. Bessman, of course, a senior, one of those. He actually leads the squad now at 12.5 points a game here for the Comets. So pretty balanced scoring here for this Comet squad. So good conference basketball action here. Zaleski Sports Gus is on our production here tonight. Olsen thought about it for a moment. Back up to Bessman. Going in it, Adamczyk back over to Harms. Harms swings it into Laritzen. Laritzen, nice bounce pass over to Olsen. Swings it back outside. 3-ball on the way. That one no good. Bessman comes out of there tracking the long rebound down. Back over to Laritzen. Back to Adamczyk. Of course, Adamczyk, and we are going to get a foul called here on the floor. They're going to get that on McDermott. First personal foul, team foul number 1 here for the Panthers. So almost 2 minutes gone by here. Waupaca showing some pretty patient offense here. Certainly you don't have that shot clock here in high school basketball. And Coach Resch and his squad, as we mentioned here before the start of this, certainly I think a much better team than their record would indicate. Bessman turnaround jumper, no good. Pulled down, rebound by Adamczyk, a foul on the floor. And they may get that on McDermott again, and I think they are. And that's going to be his second personal. A quick second foul here for Carson, the senior number 4. He averages about 9 points a game, along with about 3 assists per game and about 2 steals a game. So pretty important component of this Panthers squad here. Bessman going in with it, layup, no good. That one rebound, and that one pulled down there by Radke. So Radke out in transition, up with it, and score it. That's Jamison Beeman. First 2 points on the board, just over 2 minutes gone by here, half number 1. Panthers head coach there, Ross Krzyzewski. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I had a chance to talk to the coaching staff a little bit just on some of the pronunciations. Checking in here for the Panthers, that's number 3. That's Tegan Tate, the, at least by my information here, just a freshman here for the Panthers. Leski near the half-court line there, back looking down into the front court. Bessman defending there on Beeman. It's going to go back up to Bursa. So Bursa, and he averages about 8 points a game here, does Brady Bursa. Leads the team in assists as well. And also averages about 2 steals a game here for the Panthers. Adamczyk defending up high, and Pitleski leads this squad. Actually, co-lead. He's about 14 points a game. Going up strong. That one no good. Bessman comes out of there with a rebound. So Comets over to Bessman. Bessman to Olsen, back to Adamczyk. Again, last game fell up short to the Vikings of Denmark, but Denmark certainly one of those top 2 or 3 teams in this very tough Northeastern Conference. Bessman going in with a little spin move, kicks it out to Harms. Harms looking baseline, back over to Adamczyk. Back over to Olsen, 3-ball on the way. That one going to miss, and a long rebound there for Bursa. So nearing about 4 minutes gone by here. Just the 2 points on the scoreboard here thus far. Waupaca Foundry scoreboard. One of our scoreboard, or our scoreboard sponsor, I should say. So Bursa going in with it. Cut off there by Laritzen. A nice pass, little give and go there. That's Radke. So Oconto Falls now up here 4-0 early goings here. Bessman far side here, defended there, up top by Bursa. Back over to Laritzen, back to Harms. Swings it over to Adamczyk. Adamczyk thought about it for a moment. Couple dribbles, and that one going to be thrown away. So it's going to get turned over back to Oconto Falls. We go. Checking in now is Bennett Holzel. I want to give thanks tonight to Fletcher's Jewelry. Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca. So bounces it down into Beeman down low, and so a pair of fouls here early goings for the Panthers, both of them going against McDermott. Bounce pass in there, and J.J. Pitleski on the board now, so Oconto Falls with the early 6-0 lead here, about 5 minutes gone by in this first half of action. Holzel gets it on over to Olson. Back over to Holzel. Damchik long swing to Olson. Olson defended up top there by Bursa. Swings it back over to Holzel. The Damchik near side corner here, going to swing it back over to Bestman down into the post there. Adamczyk 3-ball. That one is good for Austin Adamczyk. So Adamczyk with his first 3 points here and first points here for the Comets. 6-3, 5.5 or so minutes gone by in this opening half. Corner three on the way if it goes. That one in and out. Loretson with a rebound. Looking to try to push the tempo a little bit. Back over to Adamczyk. And certainly given that opportunity, if so chooses, certainly able to knock those down is Austin. And we're going to get a timeout called. We'll bring it right back here. You're listening to and watching high school boys basketball action here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks here tonight to Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, from roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. That is Ridgetop Exteriors. So Adamczyk, far side, back over to Loretson, over to Bestman. Bestman, baseline cut off there nicely by Tegan Tate. So the Comets will reset it here. Back over to Bestman. Bestman looking to try to get the baseline. Little spin move inside, and Bestman going up with it. And nice little athletic take there for Kanye Bestman. Again, he leads this Comets squad in terms of scoring at 12.4 a game. Back over to Tate. Tate swings it back over to Pitleski. Defended by Olson up top. Pitleski, nice little move, step back jumper. That one good. So J.J. Pitleski, he's about 14 points a game and leads this squad in rebounds at 7.5 a game. So doing J.J. Pitleski type things. And Kanye Bestman for the three. Second triple here now. We are all knotted up at 8 apiece here. Waupaca down early, but they have crawled their way back into this one. Over to Pitleski. That one is going to go off. Oconto Falls. Back to the Comets we go. So Bestman across the timeline here, swings it over to Loretson. Loretson is passed down low, and that one good for Bestman. So Bestman, Carter Solberg into the game here, number 14 here for the Comets. Checked in at the last break there. Swings it on over to Bursa. Bursa in trouble down there, defended by Loretson. Solberg defending high. Bursa going baseline. Nice little take, leaves that one short. And Loretson certainly with that length able to kind of make that shot just that much more difficult here. So 10-8 our score. Comets out front here, 10-8. Adamczyk going in strong. Thought maybe he had some contact there and not going to get it. And we are under 10 minutes here. Half number one. 3-ball on the way, and that 3-ball is good. And that's Colin Radke. So Radke now with 5 points here to lead this Panthers squad. They go out front here 11-10 now. Swings it over to Laritzen. Laritzen trying to keep that one alive for the Comets. And Solberg diving on the floor for it. We're going to get a jump ball. And Max Dolsky checking in here. Looks like Max may have gotten a haircut since Saturday last time we saw him. Got the ears lowered a little bit, Gus, it looks like. Many years ago, I had the privilege to coach Max in baseball. Many years ago. Heck of a baseball player at that time. Probably, I believe, still is. Certainly was then. That was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. So 11-10 our score, about 9 minutes gone by in this opening half. Swings it over to Ratke, 3-ball, that one in and out, rebounded by Bessman. Bessman out in front to Dolsky. Dolsky, Adamczyk, nice first quick move down low. Adamczyk goes up with it, no good, rebounded by Pitleski. Again, JJ leads this team, his third rebound here tonight. Step back three on the way. That one is good. So Jamison Beeman with the 3-ball. So 14-10, the 4-point lead now here for the Panthers. Bessman looking, gets it over to Laritzen here. Comets will reset it over to Adamczyk, far side. Swings it into Bessman, back over to Dolsky, 3-ball on the way. That one is good for Max Dolsky. So Dolsky, he averages 5 points a game, about 4 rebounds a game as well for this Comets team, and we're going to get a foul here called on the floor. And they're going to get Bessman on that one. That's going to be his first team foul, number 1. And that sends Jamison Beeman at the line here. He's got 5 points here in this first half, the first 10 minutes or so. That one going to miss a little long here. Back into the game, that's Eric Harms. He'll check in here for Bessman. Bessman exits with 7 points here thus far. Beeman second on the way here for the Panthers. Looking to try to take that 2-point lead, and he will convert on 1 of 2 there for the Panthers. Back up 2 now, 15-13. Dolsky, 3-ball, that one no good. Max hit that 3 the prior possession, so feeling it maybe a little bit there is Max. Swings it over. So both teams playing pretty solid defense here in this early goings of half number 1, protecting the shell. That one, that's going to miss long, and Solberg keeps it alive, but back to the Panthers it goes. 3-ball on the way, and another 3 for Colin Ratke. So Ratke now with 8 points here tonight to lead all scores here. Lead back to 5 now here for the Panthers. Over to Dolsky. Dolsky takes it in, swings it over to Harms, back to Adamczyk, back up top to Laritzen. Laritzen looking down low for Solberg, swings it back up to Adamczyk up top. Both teams showing some pretty good patience offensively. Neither team forcing shots, and that one is good for Carter Solberg, the 3. So the 4th triple here for the Comets. So 12 of their 16 coming from beyond the 3-point. Comets able to induce a turnover. Dolsky back over to, and I think we're going to get a travel, and we are. I want to give thanks here tonight to Mutual of Waupaca. Mutual of Waupaca Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. So the Panthers will inbound it. Comets back to within a 2-point game here. And what I would think, certainly I would have to believe, should be a very competitive conference basketball game here tonight. Going up with it, and they're going to say the and 1 there. That's the Bursa driving it to the hole there. He's going to draw the foul. They're going to get Harms on. That's going to be his first personal team foul, number 2. So Brady Bursa looking to try to complete the and one here. Bursa's up, and that one rattles out. Dolsky comes out of there with a rebound, back up to Bessman we go. 6:10 to go in this first half. Bessman over to Laritzin here. Laritzin had that great game Saturday night for the Comets. Chance to be out there. Back to Dolsky. Swings it over to Olsen. Olsen looking to Laritzin. A little step back jumper on the way, and that one, boy, it sure looked good from this angle. Dolsky running, and Dolsky showing the wherewithal, being in the right place at the right time. Max Dolsky there now with 5 points here tonight. Lead back to 2 here for the Panthers. Bursa swings it out, 3-ball corner, good if it goes, and a 3-ball there for Jamison Beeman. He's got 9 points here tonight for the Panthers, 23-18 our score. Bessman over to Dolsky. We're going to get a foul called. I think they're going to get McDermott. That's going to be his third if that's going to be the third team foul as well here. So Holzel and Adamczyk back in for the Comets in place of Dolsky and Harms. So Bessman inbounded here, trailing here 5, 23-18. So Bennett Holzel, one of the seniors on this Comet squad. Adamczyk looking. Of course, Austin was our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player Saturday night in their big victory against Watoma. Rebound pulled down there by Ryder Van Hooley, number 11 here for Oconto Falls. Ryder, the sophomore. Good defense there by Holzel to cut that baseline off. Back over to Bursa, back to Ratke, who's hit a couple of triples here tonight. Certainly Holzel doing his best to kind of contain that. He's kind of had that hot hand in this first 14 or so minutes here. Looking down low, Bessman is there, but that's going to be good there. That's Beeman again. He's got 11 points to lead all scores, 25-18 our score. Adamczyk goes right, looking, and that one going to be turned over, and I think they're going to get Austin for the foul in the process of that. And that's going to be the team foul number 3 now for the Comets. So Bessman with 1, Adamczyk with 1, Harms with 1. Under 4 minutes to go here. Half number 1 gets it across to Bursa. Bursa going in left with it, up with it, and Bursa leaves that one a little long. Rebound pulled down there, and a good board there. Ryder Van Hooley, who's on the board with a pair of points now here for the Panthers. Largest lead now at 9, 27-18 Panthers. Bessman swings it over to Adamczyk. Back over to Olsen. Olsen, step back jumper 3-ball. That one is good. So Max Olsen for 3. So 21-27. So the Comets trail here by 6 at about the 3:10 mark. That one a 3 if it goes, and that one is good for Van Hooley. So Ryder Van Hooley now with 5 points here tonight. Pair of consecutive field goals there for Ryder. And that one's stolen out of there. That's Bursa on the steal. Gets it back to Ratke. Ratke up top, pass that one good. And Jamison Beeman has been up to 13 points. Brief timeout here. We'll take a brief pause, bring it right back at the 2:49 mark, half number 1. You're listening to and watching high school boys basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks tonight to Bob Gould Roofing. Now is the time for that new roofing project that you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof for your home. And the home deserves it. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. Again, Bob Gould Roofing. So 2:35 to go here, half number one. Little step back jumper, Olsen. That one rattles in. So Max Olsen getting a little shooter's roll now with 5 points here tonight for the Comets. Trailing here by 9. Good take there by Bursa. So Bursa now with 4 points. Lead back up to 11. The Damchik going in strong up with the right. Leaves that one a little short. Rebounded by Pitleski here for the Panthers. Radke 3-ball corner. That one good if it goes. And Bestman comes out of there with a board. So Kanye would come down there with a strong rebound. Adamczyk going in with it back over to Bestman. Bestman defended there by Bursa, far side. Back over to Dolsky and up top to Adamczyk. He'll get bottled up there. That one's stolen out of there by Pitleski and running the floor. And Brady Bursa now has 6 points here. And lead now, largest lead here for the Panthers, 36-23 our score here. About a minute 20 here to go, half number one. Back over to Adamczyk, back to Bestman, over to Solberg, 3-ball on the way. That one good if it goes. Rebounded by Radke. So Beeman defended high there by Adamczyk. Pitleski going in left with it. Nice strong take. Leaves that one a little short. Rebound pulled down there in the putback. That's Van Hooley. So he's got 7 points here tonight. So suddenly the Panthers out front, their largest lead here, 15-point differential here. Olsen thought about it. Little step back jumper on the way. That one no good. Rebounded by Van Hooley. It's about 30 seconds to go. You have to think the Panthers will probably look to try to get the last shot here this first half, heading into the locker room here with that 15-point advantage. And an offensive foul called. They're going to get Pitleski on that. So that's JJ's first personal foul, team foul number 4 now here for the Panthers. All right, the Comets here trying to trim that margin a little bit here before the halftime. Bestman up top here. Defended up there by Bursa. Bestman, nice little spin maneuver down low, unable to hang on to that one. Turn back over. And all alone at the buzzer. Good if it goes. It does not. And we are at the half here, 38-23. So the Panthers with the 15-point lead here. at halftime here. Quick, Gus, pretty quick moving first half, I would say, but we'll take a brief timeout here for the halftime. We'll bring it back here in a few moments. We'll run through our first half scoring here tonight, and we'll get you back on the way here. You've been listening to and watching high school boys basketball out here with Waupaca and Oconto Falls. Back in a few moments.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel that saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmers State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeman Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, the Waupaca Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmers State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help Waupaca.
They should choose Farmers State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well on trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmers State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmers State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
All right, we are back here. We're at the half. Comets trailing here 38-23 at the hands of Oconto Falls Panthers here. So 38-23, our halftime score here, about 10 minutes or so remaining or so in this half. We'll run through our first half scoring here for both squads. We'll start with the visitors here tonight, the Oconto Falls Panthers, the 38 team points. First half scoring leaders here tonight, or the scoring leader, I should say, is Jamison Beeman. He's got 13 first half points, and then Colin Ratke, 8 first half points. You get 7 for Ryder Van Hooley. 6 points tonight for Brady Bursa, and then 4 points in the first half here by junior J.J. Pileski. So the 38 team points here for the Panthers. we'll switch things over here to the Comets. They trail again 23-38 here. They're led in first half scoring with Kanye Bestman, 7 first half points. 5 points tonight for Max Olson in the first half, and then Max Dolsky with 5 points as well. And then you've got Austin Adamczyk and Carter Solberg both with 3 points. Waupaca with 5 triples here tonight, so 15 of the 23 points coming from three-point land. And nobody necessarily in foul trouble for the Comets. Bestman with a foul, Adamczyk with a foul, and Harms with a foul for Oconto Falls. Carson McDermott does have 3 personal first half fouls here, and then J.J. Pileski had the one foul here as well. So that is our first half scoring on our Waupaca Foundry scoreboard here. We're at the half. We'll take another brief pause. We'll bring it back here in just a few moments. Again, you are listening to and watching high school boys conference action here tonight, Northeast Conference action. In fact, on Zaleski Sports back here. We'll have our second half in probably just a few moments here.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Waupaca Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Waupaca Foundry. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Go Comets!
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team. And I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
All right, we are back. We are at the half here, about 3 or so minutes, roughly, give or take, here in this halftime. Again, the Comets trailing here 15, score of 38-23. We'll do a quick rundown one more time here of our first half scoring here, starting with the Panthers of Oconto Falls. First half scoring leader for the Panthers, that's senior Jackson Beeman, 13 points. Colin Radke with 8 points here tonight on a pair of triples. You get 7 points tonight for Ryder Van Hooley, just the sophomore is Ryder. 6 points here tonight, first half, senior Brady Bursa. And then 4 points here for junior J.J. Pitleski, the 38 first half team points here for the Panthers. And over to Waupaca we go. We've got scoring leader here tonight in the first half is Kanye Bessman with 7 points, and then 5 points apiece for both Max Olson and Max Dolsky. And then 3 points apiece tonight for both Carter Solberg and Austin Adamczyk. Again, the 23 first half points here. The kind of went through foul situation. Nobody necessarily in foul trouble per se for the Comets. Bessman with a foul, Adamczyk with a foul, and then Harms with a foul. For the Panthers here tonight, J.J. Pileski has a foul, but Carson McDermott with the 3 personal first half fouls here, and he's one of their, one of their seniors certainly, and averages about 9 points a game here for them, and about 3 assists a game as well, and about 2 steals a game. So, certainly something to kind of keep an eye on, no doubt. But here again, 38-23 our score here at the half. The Comets, they'll be back in action next Tuesday again over in Little Chute. They'll host Winneconne on Thursday the 29th. They'll host Luxembourg Casco the 30th next Friday. And then they will be at Merrimack Friday, February 6th. So 4 conference games coming up here for the Comets. And Oconto Falls, they'll have looks to be a non-conference game here at Crivet Saturday the 24th. They'll host Marinette, and then they'll be at Denmark, and they will host Wrightstown here. So they'll have a non-conference game here at Crivet Saturday afternoon. I believe that's a 3 o'clock start, if I'm not mistaken, Gus. So again, they are 8-5 overall here, and 500 in the Northeastern Conference at 4-4. So we'll get our second half underway here. We'll keep it right here. Want to give thanks tonight to Waupaca Foundry. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. And again, Waupaca Foundry, the scoreboard sponsor here. And as our Waupaca Foundry scoreboard reads here, the Panthers out front here, 38-23. You saw our halftime sponsor there, Farmers State Bank, one of our many great sponsors. And we are underway here. Bessman, little give there to Luritzen, going up with it, unable to score on that one. Going left, and a jump ball going to be called, and it's going to go back to the Panthers by way of the possession arrow. So looks to be the same starters here. You've got Bursa, Pitleski, although it looks like Tegan Tate in there to start things off. Number 3 there, the freshman for the Panthers. Waupaca looks to have the same starters in Luritzen, Bessman, Harms, Adamczyk, and Olsen here. So swings it over to Bessman. Bessman back to Olsen. Olsen bounces it into Harms, far side there, defended there by Radke. Has to get it down into Luritzen. 3 ball for Olsen on the way. That's going to miss a little short. Bessman skying for the rebound to keep things alive here for the Comets. Adamczyk, nice little take inside, unable to just leaves that one. Good take there by Austin, though. That one just kind of rattled out of there. So about a minute or so here, half number 1. Lead at 15. That's been the largest lead in the game here today thus far. Back over to Bursa up top. Bursa going in right. Picked up there by Luritzen. Back out to Tate. 3 ball. That's going to miss long. And Bessman with a rebound out to Adamczyk. Adamczyk bounces it over to Bessman. And Adamczyk, a nice take. That one is good. So Austin Adamczyk now with 5 points here tonight. Lead at 13 here for the Panthers. Bursa, little jumper from the short corner there. That's Jamison Beeman now with 15 points. And he's nearly at his average. He averages about 15.3 a game here for the Panthers, already up to 15. Olsen going in baseline, swings it over to Harms, back to Adamczyk. Back over to Bessman. Bessman surveying it. Bessman, pretty good defense there. Nice step back 3 there for Bessman, and that one in there for, gets the rattle in there. So now Kanye in double digits here now with 10 points. His second triple of the night. Lead back, cut down to 12 now here. So little jumper, that one going to fall short, but a foul going to be called on the shot. And they're going to get, that's going to go on Bessman. That's going to be his second personal team foul, number 1 now. So that's going to send Pitleski to the free throw line. That one is up, and it is good for JJ. So 5 points here tonight. A second on the way. Second one is up, and that one is good for JJ. So perfect 2 of 2 there. The Panthers 3 of 5 from the charity stripe here at 60%, by my math anyways. Olsen goes up with it and score it for Max Olsen. Nice little takedown there for the senior there, Max Olsen. Beeman defended there by Adamczyk. Of course, Beeman with those 15 points here. And Tate tied up down low. We'll see who that goes on here. And that's going to go on Bessman. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul now. So Tegan Tate at the line here. Tate's first one is up. That one is no good for Tegan. He'll get a second. Tegan, just the freshman. 6'3" freshman there, number 3, Tegan Tate. That one rattles in for Tegan, so good 1 of 2 there. First point of the night here for Tegan. 43-30 our score here, about just over 3 minutes gone by. Half number 2. Laritzen swings it over to Harms, back over to Olsen. Olsen gets it over to Damchek. Damchek all alone, 3-ball. That one rattles off the rim and back to the Panthers. That's Ratke in transition here. Looking for Tate down though. Tate goes up with it. Leaves it short, but the putback there for Beeman. And Beeman now with 17 points to lead all scorers. Kind of exerting his will is Jackson Beeman here tonight. Bassman, of course, playing with those 3 fouls. Tate, in all likelihood, out there. I think McDermott had those 3 first half fouls here. So Damchik with a pretty nice move. Leaves that one a little short. Ratke comes out of there with a rebound. Tate over to Bursa. Bursa directing traffic. Beeman posting up there. There's Beeman again. He'll go up with it, and he'll draw the 2-shot foul. And they're going to get a Damchik. That's going to be his second. That's going to be team foul number 3 now here for the Comets. And Beeman at the line for a pair. That one is good. First one is up, is good. It's 2 of 3 here from the line. Max Dolsky checking back in here for Waupaca. 18 points for Beeman. Second on the way. That one is good. So Jackson Beeman with 19 points. 13:35 to go in this one. Harms into Dolsky. Dolsky, nice little take and a little turnaround for Max Dolsky now with 7 points here. Bursa just across the timeline, defended there by Bessman, and he goes in with it, and they're going to get bottled up jump ball, so good defense there for the Comets. I want to give thanks here tonight to the Restoration Experts. The Restoration Experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup, let the Restoration Experts get your home back the way that it was intended. That is the Restoration Experts. So 13:05 here to go. Laritzen down in the post, swings it out to Dolsky. 3-ball on the way. That one misses long. Bursa comes out of there, tipped rebound to him. Pitleski looking down into Tate, down low, little left layup there in transition. That's Tegan Tate now with 3 points in the game. Harms goes it, gets it out to Bessman. 3-ball, that one gonna rattle out, stays alive, but I think they're gonna get Olsen. He stepped out there, so it's gonna go back to the Panthers here. So Cade Christensen here will check in number 12 here for the Comets. The 6-foot freshman in Cade here. And we're going to get a foul up top here. So they're going to get Laritzen on that one. That'll be his first. So Bursa working on Bessman, swings it, 3-ball on the way. That's Beeman, and Beeman hits again. Jackson Beeman. I beg your pardon, Jamison Beeman, 6'4" senior. It's going to stay right here with the Panthers. I give thanks tonight to Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan and Culligan Water. So Bessman gets it down in the post there. Laritzen going up with it. Nice little take there for Laritzen, and he'll score it. So Weston's first 2 points here tonight. Lead 18 here for the Panthers. Head coach Ross Krzyzewski for this squad here. And a foul. So that's going to go against Cesarek, it looks like. His first, number 21 here, the sophomore. Bestman working far side over to Dolsky. Christensen there. Holzel in here. Defended by McDermott back into the game here. He's playing with those 3 personal fouls. Dolsky goes into the lane, little jumper, gets his own rebound and stays with it. Max Dolsky, persistence pays off. 9 points now for Max. 52-36 our score at the 11-minute mark remaining here. Swings it corner, nice little take, and unable to convert back, gets his own rebound, back up with it, tips it back in, and Pitleski has got 8 points here tonight. Lead back up to 18 here for the Panthers. Bestman over to Dolsky, over to Christensen, swings it over to Holzel. Bestman defended there by Bursa. Bestman also playing with 3 personal fouls. Lauritzen goes in with it, and he will draw the foul. So good take there for Weston. So Zarek, that's going to be his second personal foul. Lauritzen at the line here for the Comets. That one is good, so nothing but net there for Weston. Checking back in here, that's freshman Tegan Tate, number 3. He'll replace Pitleski, who exits with 8 points. Ritson second on the way. That one is up, and that is good. So it looks like Dylan Johnson checking in here, number 24. The 6'5" junior here for Waupaca, bringing some, certainly some length, no doubt. Dylan, just the sophomore, step back, jumper, 3-ball. Bestman tracks down the board. Bestman and Bursa up top here. Over to Christensen, back to Holzel, swings it into Dolsky. Bounces it into the aforementioned Johnson. Johnson back out. Holzel 3-ball on the way. That one misses short. Poked out of there and back to McDermott for the Panthers. So they'll get it back to Bursa. Bursa defended by Bestman there. And Jamison Beeman again. And he has been absolutely on fire here tonight for this Panthers squad. Back to an 18-point lead here for Oconto Falls. Bestman, 3-ball. That one going to miss short. And Tegan Tate gets aboard, but they call the travel shortly after there. So Max Olson checks in here for Waupaca along with Eric Harms. Want to also give thanks tonight to Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. That is Infinity Exteriors. And the 5-second call there against the Comets. And defended there, the pressure from Olsen and Lauritzen. McDermott going in with a nice strong move by McDermott, and he's going to draw the 2-shot foul. Will Carson McDermott, the senior number 4 there. So they're going to get Johnson on that one. McDermott, that one rattles in and out, no good. He'll get a second here, 9:05 to go in this one. Second one on the way, that one is good. So McDermott I should say. 1 of 2 there in that one. Harms swings it back over to Olsen, back to Bestman, into Laritzen in the post. Working on Tate down low. They're going to get Anthony Cesaric. That's going to be his third personal foul. Both teams with 5 team fouls here at the 8:45 mark here to go in half number 2. Back up top to Johnson, over to Laritzen, back to Bestman. Gets it in over. Bestman, nice first maneuver down low. Nice take there by Bestman. So Bestman now with 12 points here tonight for the Comets. Lead at 17 now for Oconto Falls. Going in with it, and the steal there. So the turnover, Laritzen comes out of there with it in transition to Bestman. Swings it over Olsen, 3-ball corner. That one in and out, rebounded by Radke. Radke running the floor here. He's got Beeman and the block there for Laritzen. So Weston Laritzen able to slow down Jamison Beeman here, which has been no easy task this early goings. That one in and out here, but he will draw the foul, the 2-shot foul here for Laritzen. Looking to try to cut that lead down to 15. And that will be Beeman with his first personal foul here. 4th team foul. Laritzen is good on his first. So 5 and 33, that's Braden Hall checking in here, the senior number 5, along with Pitleski back into the game here for Oconto Falls. Laritzen second on the way. That one is good. So Weston 4 of 4 here from the line. He's got 6 points tonight. So the lead back to 15 here with 7:54 to go in this one. Waupaca applying some backcourt pressure here. Getting to that point of the game where he's certainly going to have to try to, and they're going to generate the turnover here. So, yeah, with that 15-point deficit here, certainly I think you'll be seeing quite a bit of that here. So a timeout on the floor called. We'll take a brief pause, bring it right back. You're listening to and watching high school boys basketball action here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
All right, we are back here. 7:44 to go here in this one here. We've got Panthers here, the 57-42 lead here. And give thanks tonight also to L&L Propane for all of your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas. Turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. So 7:36 to go in this one. You've got Dolsky, Bestman, Olsen, Harms, Laritzen on the floor here for the Comets. You had Bennett Holzold out there for some time. He checked out here. Laritzen comes out of there with a steal. Nice little maneuver down low. Laritzen, the continuation there, that would have been good had that gone. A good take there by Weston. Going to draw the foul. That's going to go against number 5 and Hull. Beg your pardon, that's going to go against McDermott, so that's going to be his 4th. That's going to be team foul number 5 now. So Laritzen first is up, is good. So Laritzen here with 7 points. So McDermott will exit with those 4 personal fouls. Jamison Beeman back into the game. He's got 24 points tonight. And that one is good for Weston, so he is perfect from the charity stripe. And a foul going to be called here. I think they're going to get Weston on that one. It's going to be his 2nd personal foul. That's the 7th team foul now here. So the single bonus here in the 1-and-1 coming up here for Brady Bursa. Brady with 6 points tonight. First one is up. That one no good. And the 1-and-1. So back to the comments we go. Laritzen, he'll draw the foul. Tegan Tate called for that one, his first personal. Team foul number 6, so one more. They'll have the single bonus in effect here. So Bassman over to Harms. Harms working with it, looking for Olsen. Olsen back up to Laritzen, back to Olsen. Harms, 3-ball if it goes. That one in and out. Tate with a rebound. So the lead now 13. Back able to cut it down to 13 here. Still 6:42 to go in this one. Tate bounces it down low into Bursa. Tied up in a jump ball. But it's going to stay here with the Panthers. Bursa gets it down low, and that's in there to Hall. So his first 2 points here tonight. Laritzen 3-ball, that one good if it goes, and Laritzen 4-3. He's got 11 here tonight. So lead now down to 12. 6:06 to go in this one, and a foul up top there going to be called, it looks like. That's Olsen. So Hosell will come back into the game here for the Comets. We'll keep it right here. 6:06 to go in this this one here. 59-47 our score here. Still a lot of game left here. I want to give thanks to Farmer State Bank. Turn to Farmer State Bank for all of your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all of the Waupaca High School athletes and wishes all the Comets the very best this season. Of course, Farmer State Bank, a proud member sponsorship team here, the halftime sponsor as well. And certainly tons of thanks to the folks at Farmer State Bank. And really, Gus, all of our sponsors here bringing these games to you all on a rather bitter cold night, although not going to be nearly as cold here tonight as it will be tomorrow here. So Bursa first is up on the front end of the 1-and-1. That one is no good. And that's going to be the third on Weston now. So Beeman to the line. That one is up, and it is good. So Beeman 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Second one is up, and it is good. 5 of 6 here now for Jamison. Bestman, we're under the 6-minute mark here. Comets trail 14. Hosell back into the game, number 10 here for the Comets. Gets it down into Laritzen, into the post, and he goes up with it and score in the and one, and he's going to get Tate. So Tate going to be called for his second. And Laritzen now 13 points here tonight, looking to make that 14 to lead all Comets scorers here. That one is up, that one no good. That was his first miss here from the charity stripe. 6 of 7 from the line is Weston. So Bestman will inbound it here. Comets trailing by 2. They can get it back to single digits here, potentially. Ritson going up with it, and ooh, boy, that one almost goes in too. So another potential and one there, but he will draw the foul. And that's on Hall. That's his first. Laritzen is up and he's good. 11-point lead now, 5:42 to go in this one. Weston's second is up, and that run rattles in. So number 4, number 12 here, that's McDermott and Radke back in here for the Panthers. So a 10-point game here. So this one certainly far from over here. Waupaca showing that the pressure here into the backcourt. Tate just able to get it across the timeline. Gets it into Pitleski there. 3-ball corner. That one is a big 3 there. That's McDermott for 3. His first 3 points here. Beg your pardon, he's got 4 tonight. Ritson back over to Bestman. Bestman going in with it. Nice take there by Bestman, and Bestman scores it. 14 points now for Kanye. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. And a travel, so another turnover there. I shouldn't say another turnover, but a turnover induced. Again, Waupaca, the chance to cut this back to a single-digit lead here. Bursa and Hall back into the game here for the Panthers. Bestman to inbound it. Kicks it out to Olsen. Olsen thought about the 3 there momentarily. Dolsky back over to Laritzen. Olsen 3 if it goes. That one. And Bursa skies for the big rebound, and Olsen with the foul there on the far side. So at the 4:41 mark here. So the double bonus situation here. So Bursa will shoot the double bonus set of throws here. That one is up and it is good. Lead back to 12 here for the Panthers. Bursa looking to make that 13. Second one is up and it is good. So Brady now with 8 points in the game. Back to a 13-point lead here for the Panthers. Still plenty of time though on that clock. That one turned over back to Hall, back over to Tate. And they're going to get Dolsky on that one. That's going to be his first personal foul here. Max with 9 points tonight. Tate back to the free throw line. First one is up and it is good. Tate 2 of 3 now from the line. McDermott checks back in here for the Panthers. 4:26 showing on our Waupaca Foundry scoreboard here. Tate's second one is up and that one no good. The Panthers keep it right here. Back up to Tate, and at this point, going to be fouling. It will stop the clock certainly, and the clock certainly going to come into play here as we get into this final 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's going to send Bursa here for the 2 free throws here. First one is up, and it is good for Bursa. He's up to 9 points now. Second one on the way, that's going to miss short. The Panthers retain possession there with a rebound, so they're going to, nice take down low, and Tate goes up with it, draws the foul. They're going to get Bestman, and that's going to be his 4th. So Tate, the double bonus here, pair of free throws for Tate. First one is up and is good. 3 of 5 here tonight for Teagan from the free throw line. Lead, that one misses short. Bestman skies for the board. Olsen back over to Hosell, gets it into Bestman. Bestman takes it in. Nice take there by Bestman. Lauritsen comes down with it. May have lost his footing there momentarily, and the Panthers come out of there with it now. We're at the 3:45 mark here to go. And that one is good for Pitleski. So JJ now in double digits with 10. 71-53 our score here. Over to Olsen, 3-ball. That one misses a little long back. Comes off the iron. Olsen comes out of there. Nice little take there from Max Olsen. So Olsen now with 9 points. And Beeman going to draw the foul on that one. So that'll be Lauritsen's 4th personal foul here. Beeman first is up and no good. Anthony Cesarek back into the game here for the Panthers, along with Cade Christensen, number 12 there for Waupaca. Second one is up, and it is good for Beeman. So Beeman filling up the scoreboard here over there with 20, looks like 26 points. Well over his season average here. Lauritsen takes it in baseline, going to draw the foul beforehand, but the single bonus here, so he'll shoot the 1-and-1 for Cesarek with the 4th. So the 9th team foul now here, so Lauritsen shooting the 1-and-1. First one is up. That one's going to miss. And back. Olsen there. Dolsky with a strong rebound. Gets it out to Lauritsen at this point. And another foul call. We're going to get, I think they're going to get, yeah, they're going to get Bursa on that one. First one is up, and it is good for Weston. So number 12, that's Ratke coming back in. He's got that 8 points here tonight. All of those coming in the first half. So Lauritsen's second is up, and it is good. So Weston doing a pretty large percentage of his damage from the free throw line here tonight. And up to McDermott we go, and scored for McDermott. He's got 6 points here tonight. So the lead back here at 17. Both teams with the team fouls and the double bonus. Step back 3, that one misses short. Weston gets his own rebound, swings it over to Christensen, 3-ball. That one no good. Dolsky with the big board there to keep things alive for the Comets. Back to Christensen, back over to Olsen, defended there by Ratke. Olsen goes in with a nice take there for Max Olsen. And a timeout on the floor called here. Gus says we'll leave it right here, I suppose, Gus, perhaps. Oconto Falls with that 74-59 lead here, about Just over the 2-minute mark here to go. As you mentioned, they'll be back in action, non-conference affair on Saturday afternoon at Crivets. And then they'll be hosting Marinette conference game next Tuesday the 27th. And then at Denmark Friday the 30th. And then they will host Wrightstown Tuesday, February 3rd, another conference game. So 3 of their next 4 games will be conference games. And certainly, Gus, at this point of the season, most teams predominantly find themselves in those conference games for the most part as you get into this final stretch here of this regular season. As we near the end of January here. Bounces it into Bursa. Bursa goes up with it, scores it. Brady Bursa. He's got 11 here tonight for the Panthers. 76-59 our score. Bestman back over to Laritzen. Laritzen defended there by Tate. Gets it over to Olsen. Little floater in the lane. That one misses no good. And it's going to go back to the Panthers. We'll have our Waupaca Foundry post-game show at the conclusion of this one. And we'll, at least as of right now, that 17-point lead, Panthers in a fairly good position here. And again, we'll have that Waupaca Foundry post-game show. Hopefully get a few words from coach and a player of the game here in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. The Panthers, in all likelihood, going to try to get that clock down as much as they possibly can. Swings it over back to, looks like that's Mason Berg, number 22. The 5'9", freshman guard here for the Panthers. Good anticipation there, Olsen with the steal. And a timeout going to be called here, under 1 minute to go here. 76-59 our score here. We'll keep things right here as we get into this final minute of play here. And again, Waupaca, they'll have a few days off now until their next game again at Little Chute next Tuesday. So Michael Kling into the game, number 30 here for the Comets. Dolsky, nice take in there by Max Dolsky. Still playing hard. There's Max. He's got 11 points here tonight. Beeman doing Jamison Beeman type things here. Scored again, and so checking into the game here, that's Carter Egan, number 20, the sophomore here for Oconto Falls. 78-61 here, our score. Kling across the timeline here for the Comets. It gives over to Christensen. You got number 32 as well into the game in Carson Comp. And Carter Egan will be called for that foul, and that'll send Comp to the line here, the double bonus, so he'll get a pair here. Little Carson. First one is up. That one's going to miss short. But he will get a second. Second one on the way, and that one is good. So Carson on the scoreboard here. Carson Comp with one 16-point lead here. The final waning 25 seconds or so on the Waupaca Foundry scoreboard here. Bounces it in, and we're looking for Egan down there. Swings it back out here. Under 10 to go on this game clock here. And they will dribble things out here. So a final 78-62, our final score here out in Waupaca here. So the Panthers come out of here with a victory. They'll go to 9-5 overall. They'll move to 5-4 in conference play in that Northeastern Conference. We'll get our Waupaca Foundry post-game show here probably in just a few moments. Hopefully get a few words here from head coach Ross Krzyzewski. and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. I have a person in mind, but we'll see what Coach says here. Of course, for a job that will ignite your career, apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. We'll be back here with our Waupaca Foundry postgame show in just a few moments. You've been listening to and watching high school boys basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Lights, camera on action.
Everyone that actually just came up, and all of a sudden filmed with his phone, and I'm like, I didn't realize this was a video interview. Okay.
Yeah, that one came out of nowhere. Yeah, hopefully he'll give me the thumbs up here any moment. Good. Okay. All right, Gus giving me the thumbs up here. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the victory here tonight. You come out on the road, about an hour and a half drive, I think, or so. Conference game here. Waupaca team that's been playing pretty well recently, I would say here. You know, their record may not necessarily reflect it, but a pretty good basketball team. Talk about a game like tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we knew that coming in. Waupaca plays hard no matter what their records is, especially playing at their gym. It's always a tough place to play. So that was what our message to the guys the whole week long. It was like, we have to come in and play our best to beat this team no matter what their record says. Tough physical game. You know, they got up on us quite a bit. Pressure defense, as they love to do, as they want to do. And, you know, we handled it a little bit better tonight than we have in the past and got the win.
And you did, Coach, and you know, you guys are back in action. I think a non-conference game over at Crivets. Don't know a lot about Crivets. I know that's, you know, that's a little ways away. What are some thoughts about that game? Again, I believe it's a non-conference game, but any thoughts around Crivets?
Quick turnaround for us. We got them Saturday at the Herd Arena. So it's a neutral site game, and we have no school tomorrow, so it's going to be, you know, basically a back-to-back game. They've got some good players. They've got a 6'6", 6'7" guy that can really play, and they've got some shooters and stuff, and they run. Man, they are fast. So they're definitely no slouch. Obviously dominating in their conference right now, but it'll be a good challenge for us for sure.
So with the no school, your guys will have to get plenty of rest and rehydrate and everything, all that good stuff here. Coach, anything else for your squad? Obviously, you guys come from about an hour and a half away or so. Again, a very convincing victory. You improve to 9-5 overall, and then you'll have 3 conference games. It looks like host Marinette Tuesday at Denmark. I have to think that'll be a good one, and then host Wrightstown. Anything on any of the rest of those games?
Yeah, I mean we first half of the conference season went 4-4, and we know with our goals we want to be better than that on the second half. So we have to work every day to make those improvements and make sure that we improve on our record as we go down the stretch.
Excellent, Coach. Well, I'm going to give you the fist bump.
Yep.
I don't know if we get one of your guys into the house here. I was thinking Jamison Beeman.
I will try to grab him,
and we'll get a couple words with him, and then we'll get you back on the go. Good job, Coach. Hey, there's Jamison Beeman. Jamison, we are live here, Zaleski Sports. I'll ask you just a few questions. You're our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. What I'll do is I'll get you a few questions, and then when I'm done, I'll turn it over to you. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'll have you say your name and look up there and that you are in the house. But first things first, Jamison, I had you for 29 points tonight. I mean, it seems like you could not miss. You're almost like unconscious, which is a compliment in terms of basketball, as I'm sure you know. But Jamison, talk about your role with this team, because as Coach mentioned, you guys are on the road. This is an hour and a half trip over here. Pretty nice performance, I would say.
Yeah, I really just try to do my job as a shooter, try to get open. You know, my teammates really helped me out with that, so I'm grateful to have teammates like that help me get open.
And you guys are in a pretty good conference too. I mean, you guys, Coach was saying it's no rest for the weary. You guys turn around and play, I think, over at the Herd Arena on Saturday against Crivets, I believe. I think that's a 3:00 start. But Jamison, anything more for you, I guess, as an individual or as a team as you get into this final stretch of ball here?
We're going to be better than we were the first half of the season. That's the main thing. We're all going to be better, even including me.
Excellent. Well, Jamison, I know you guys have a long way to go. I don't want to keep you too long. What we'll do is I'll count you down. I'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll give you the mic. I'll have you look up there, say your name, and that you are in the house. So we'll go 3, 2, 1.
My name's Jamison Beeman, and I'm in the house.
All right, Jamison. Hey, I got to give you a fist bump. Safe travels. Nice job tonight, Jamison. That's our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player here tonight, Jamison Beeman. And actually, I had him for 29 points here tonight. Coach said 28, but it's possible my math is a little fuzzy. But again, Oconto Falls comes out of here with a 16-point victory here, 78-62. Let's run down our scoring here. We'll start with the visiting Oconto Falls here. Again, I had 29 points in the ledger here for Beeman tonight. 10 points tonight for J.J. Pitleski. And then you had 11 points tonight for Brady Bursa. 8 points tonight for Colin Radke, all of those in the first half. And then you had 7 points tonight for Ryder Van Hooley, 6 points tonight for Carson McDermott, and then 5 points tonight for the freshman Tegan Tate. Again, the 78 total team points here. They improved to 9-5 overall. They will be above 500 in that conference at 5-4. So we'll switch it over to Waupaca. They were led in scoring here tonight. Weston Laritzen, who did pretty much all of his damage really in the second half, had the 17 points, most of those coming from the free throw line, as he was very efficient, only missed the one free throw tonight, did Weston. So the 17 points for him. You get 14 points tonight for senior Kanye Bessman, and then 11 points tonight for Max Dolsky, another senior here for the Comets. You get 11 points for Max Olson, and then you get 5 points here tonight from Asta Adamczyk, 3 points for Carter Solberg, and then Carson Komp goes 1 of 2 from the line for 1 point here. So again, a final out here with Waupaca on the short end of that one, 62-78. They will be back in action, as we mentioned. They'll be back at Little Chute on Tuesday the 27th, and then they'll host Winneconne next Thursday the 29th. They'll host Luxembourg Casco on Friday the 30th, and then they'll be at Marinette. So that's the next 4 games here for the Comets. Gus doing our production, doing a great job as always. Brandon Berencott on the call for everybody from Zaleski Sports. Have yourselves a very good rest of your Thursday night, everyone.